Shout out to everybody out there in the world. This is Sound from Club Ambition. Make sure to check out our podcast, Cap. It drops every Tuesday. I'm doing a quick, different type of content here. No really new music dropping this weekend, so I wanted to make sure I bring some content uploaded for you guys. So we have the Super Mario movie trailer reaction. Now I'm going to react to Kanye West finally officially explaining what he meant by White Lives Matter and why he even decided to do that.
At a certain point, it felt like I saw white people wearing shirts that said Black Lives Matter, like they were doing me such a favor by having a t-shirt that reminded me that my life mattered, like I didn't already know that. So
okay, so he's approaching it from the standpoint of actually seeing white people wear the Black Lives Matter shirts rather than black people, the movement. Okay, so he's approaching it from that perspective so far.
I thought I returned the favor and let white people know that, hey, your life matters too. It's sort of like when random people will see the documentary, and the documentary was, you know, the third chapter basically was saying, hey, we all love Kanye, but sometimes you got to turn the camera off on him. Meaning, like, don't listen to everything. Yes, we know he's a genius, but feel free to put him on mute whenever he doesn't align with what we're telling you. And so sometimes I'll see people at a fashion show, and they say, we saw this documentary, and they say, are you good? And I'll say, are you good? So it's like Black Lives Matter, White Lives Matter.
So is he trying to kind of be disrespectful, kind of back, or like sarcastic back to the white people? So he's not trying to be okay. I guess I kind of get what he's saying here. I get what he's saying. If let's watch the full thing. My bad, guys. I don't want to get copyrighted. Shout out to Click TV. I love Click TV. Much respect to him. The entire organization. Click TV gives some of the best interviews, especially international interviews, up there, top 1, top 5. Click TV.
And it's just simple as that.
Why do you say Black Lives Matter is a scam?
Well,
straight to the point.
It's proven. They have people who end up taking money from it. I mean, this documentation is out there. And just as black people, we're going to need more than just a t-shirt and a $6 million home. We need what was promised to us. Much like how we never received our 40 acres and a mule, and that puts us in a position where we feel we have to abort our children to the point where there are more black babies aborted in New York City than born at this point. It was similar to at the Gap, they promised stores. At Adidas, they promised stores, and they didn't do what they promised. They felt like they could disregard what was promised.
I kind of understand a bit more from the perspective that he's saying. Let's see some of the reactions of what are people kind of saying. They said, boom, exactly what was told here. Goat shit. The interview will have a lot of outragers eating humble pie. Bro loves to wait too late, and the hate train is already solidified to stop trolling and be serious. I agree with this. I agree with this. Someone says, facts, bro. Niggas always doing these stunts is annoying because then people are against him, don't have clarification. The hate train calms down, but people still have this ammo against him without knowing his true intentions, you know. Real Ye fans. Okay, I understand the real Ye fans, but no, I think there's definitely more truth to what that gentleman is saying there and below in the comments, where Kanye West needs to take more control of his narrative. He gets mad of his narrative being blown out of proportions, but I think he needs to take more control of it, meaning the structure of his actual presentations needs to be more organized. Yes, you have people wearing the White Lives Matter t-shirts, but prior to that even being a thing, because these shirts aren't even available to be sold. So it's like they don't even need to be premiered because you don't even have them available. People can't buy them right away. But fashion shows work like that, where they do fashion shows months ahead before the actual line is released, right? But if I'm him with such a important topic, rather than trying to, you know, now put the fire out afterwards, you can actually prepare people for the said fire, and it's going to be more digestible. You're not going to be having people outline outrage, Boozy, Diddy. You know, a lot of his peers coming out speaking against it. Myself, as a fan, very confused by the actual thing, because people need to realize you need to stop idolizing these human beings and actually separate everything. Separate the art from the artist, separate the human from the creations, and actually digest things separately. Rather than, oh, everything Kanye says, I ride with it because I love Kanye. He made Graduation. He made, you know, the best album of all time, Dark Twisted Fantasy. That's not what this is. And he knows that as well. You know, even though I do think sometimes he plays into like his stan culture now, more recently than ever, which is fine. You should have your fans ride for you, but sometimes it can be very unhealthy and dangerous because some people take shit too far. But the White Lives Matter statement, there you have it. That's his explanation. What do you guys feel? How do you guys feel? That's his explanation. He's saying that he's telling the white people back, hey, you think my Black Lives Matter? I know. Your White Lives Matters. Almost being sarcastic. Is he copping a plea? Is this a bad excuse? Or do you guys genuinely think that this was his intention from the beginning? Break it down. Comment down below. Share your opinion. Kanye West officially breaking his silence. Shout out to Click TV. Finally addressing the biggest controversy that he has been a part of this year. In the midst of the divorce with Kim, we have him with the White Lives Matter t-shirts. Now, will this be a powerful change? Will people actually wear the White Lives Matter t-shirts now because of his explanation? I won't be wearing it. Will you be wearing it? Don't worry about being expensive. Let's say if it was for free. Would you wear the White Lives Matter t-shirt? Comment down below. I love you guys. Sound from Club Ambition. I'm out. Be safe. Enjoy your weekend.
They gon' love me for my ambition.